Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. The Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, has finally reacted by himself to the issue of his name being printed on the prayer mat, which mat of, Islam or Muslim, which had caused a lot of uproar as at yesterday. It was all on the internet, on the media, and the people were saying most of the respondents were saying that it was action out of desperation, and unfortunately that they were not carrying people along, especially those who are of that religion. They did not carry them along, so that was why they acted that way. Other people are of the opinion that it was actually a step towards frustrating the popularity of Peter Obi, and it wasn't coming from his team but from others. We're going to be looking at his reaction. And also, in another news, the issue of Mazin Kanu is still up, and people are suggesting, or let me say, key stakeholders in Southeast have come up again with a suggestion, despite the fact that the president had glaringly told Nigerians that he will not be considering the issue of bail, that he must go through the normal procedure of legal, attainment. In other words, he must go through the normal process of getting the issue fixed legally, and that has not really all gone well for most people. So right now, stakeholders are speaking again on his behalf about the necessity or the need for something to be done politically. We'll be looking at these two news in a jiffy, but before we do that, if not subscribed, please do that for us. Just hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, Peter Obi, who is the Labour Party presidential candidate, has faulted his supporters for printing his name on a praying mat. Peter Obi, in a tweet on his Twitter page, said the action was misguided and did not emanate from his campaign team. Campaign materials with images of Peter Obi have also been making the rounds since he emerged as the presidential candidate of Labour Party. However, Obi on Friday maintained that he respects the Muslim faith and is not in support of the action. According to him, he said the inclusion of my picture on the praying mat by a support group was misguided, even with the best of intentions. It didn't emanate from my campaign team. I have deep respect for the Muslim faith and indeed for every other religion. We will never mock any faith, ethnicity, or gender. We are one Nigeria. Those were the words he said. And meanwhile, in a related development, an Abia lawmaker, Chief Obinna Ichita, had appealed to President Muhammadu Buhari led federal government to apply political solution to the case of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB. Echita, who is representing the Aba South constituency at the State House of Assembly, made the appeal in a statement issued in Umo here on Thursday and made available to NAN. He said serving Kanu's lingering case through a political approach will usher in a lasting solution and permanent peace in the southeast. Ichita said, as always, I am in support of political solution to the issues that Kanu had with the Nigerian state. Many eminent and well-meaning Nigerians believe that Kanu's continued detention is largely responsible for the current tension and security breaches in the southeast. We have severally recommended dialogue with Kanu and other separatist groups to dose the tension in the land. I therefore urge the federal government to consider Kanu's matter from the point of restoring peace in the zone and not as a case of insecurity in the area. Recall that Buhari recently said the IPOB leader would be made to account for the outrages against the Nigerian government. Buhari spoke during his meeting with the United Kingdom Prime Minister Boris Johnson in Kigali, Rwanda. He also recounted how Kanu once jumped bail and a loop to Europe, where he propagated his agitation for Nigerian breakup. And that's just it. It's really a serious issue. But first of all, let's start up with the issue of Peter Obi, whose face print was seen on praying mat in the mosque. And he had decided to come out to clarify it I knew that he will not ignore such things, being that it is a very serious issue in Nigeria. We all know that when it comes to religion, religion is an integral part of ethnic group, all the ethnic groups in Nigeria. Christians are there. We have the Muslims. We also have traditional worshippers and other people who are worshiping different gods. Now, every one of them have the right to coexist. Nigeria is not just Nigeria per se. Nigeria is a United States, a state that consists of so many people. So, for you to be able to have a swell day as a campaigner or as one having intention to rule Nigeria, then there are certain mistakes that you must not make. One of which is not to play down on the issue of religion. Religion is overly important. Nigerians, let's be real, Nigerians are all religious people. And when that mistake happened, there was a lot of castigation. Some persons were even mocking. I could still remember that as a result of that particular issue, the likes of Bashir Ahmed, the former media person to President Muhammadu Buhari, came out and sarcastically told Nigerians that he must confess that 75 to 88% of people in the northern part of the country are queuing behind Peter Obi. Some persons were excited about it, but immediately I saw it, I knew that something was wrong somewhere. There was a misdeed somewhere, which he was using that opportunity, to mock and all of that. So, but with what we have just seen, it's a good move right down by Peter Obi, coming all out to apologize and let the people know we are so sorry about what just happened. We didn't know the people who did this. It did not emanate from my campaign team, and that he has deep respect for the Muslim, faith and all of that. So that alone really, really fix the issue. Let's just look at some of the reactions of Nigerians. Someone here says, "Sir, you have always proven that you are not an ethnic driven personality. We from the northern parts of the country, we love you real good. You are our president 001." Another person here said that the only person that is second to Peter Obi is Davido. Peter Obi is my number one man. Another person here says, "Please, sir, forgive us. We are just overzealous. We beg for your mercy." Wow, you can see the, and I love the way the presentation came, because he said whatever they did was misguided, but with good intentions. With good intentions. They're trying to spread, reach out to people and let them understand the importance of working with Peter Obi. But unfortunately, it ended up in kind of triggering a lot of things against him. Don't forget that this Peter Obi we're talking about, everything about him is verified. His academics is verified, his age is verified. There are documents to show that this man is as real as his statement, and that's why, excuse me, a lot of people are really following him and wishing to see him lead us as a country. Yes, another one here says, "Obedient, let's increase our online presence. Let's follow each other." This one here says, "Yes, my president, it was a mistake and we promise to correct it." Whoa. Whoa, the thing is really much here, and you can see that people are coming in to tell him, "Sir, we obediently listen to you and we promise not to aid like this again." That's quite interesting, and I think that will nail the issue and put it to rest. But I'm still of the opinion that there should be an advocacy visit. They need to go in to meet those who are like the community leaders, the monarchs in the northern part of the country, to reach out to them, to the poor, to those, the beggarly on the streets. Because one of the most interesting thing about the issue of election, it doesn't respect that or the vote of an academic person and disrespect that of an illiterate. No, it's the same anytime, any day, no matter, even if it's president that just voted now and a common man votes against him, it is 1-1. You understand? So it's important to reach out to everyone. Then, looking at the issue of Mazin Abdikano, it has been a very critical issue, which for now it's been put to rest because of the fact that Peter Obi issue is really, really trending. But I think at this point, they need to be people that will reach out, because based on how the whole thing is going, it's already it's true to say that there is no intention of releasing him. That's just, what I feel. I wouldn't say it's the truth, but that's what I feel. From all indication, he's going to be held back for as long as possible until he does possibly the needful, which will be to seek anyhow to get political solution to this issue. That's where I like to leave it. Go to